Imagine, if you will, Honda made a sedan called the Accord. But I need more room. Here's a wagon. I can fit 2 kids in it, and a stroller, and a wife. But now, I have 3 kids. I need more capacity. I need 3rd row seating. This isn't gonna do. So Honda came up with a plan. Oh yeah, then we had one more kid. Dodge was already dominating the minivan market, so they took the Accord platform and they made it tall. That yielded a tall-looking wagon minivan-looking thing, like this. And I bought one for $1,000. Here it is. Welcome to the strangely proportioned, tall, and maybe awkward, first generation RA1 Honda Odyssey minivan. The one that started all of it. For Honda, at least. Riggs Garage needed another car that could fit all 4 kids. We wanted to have 2 cars that fit all the kids, so we got one. Of course, it didn't run. It needed an ECU, so I'll show you what all went into getting this thing running over the last couple of weeks.
You're good. Okay, that's a lot easier.
Hey Riggs Garage, are you becoming a minivan channel? No? However, I've got lots of kids and we need a family hauler. I thought we should get one that maybe could become part of the channel. Here's why. 1, this is basically an Accord, so I can bolt a 5-speed out of an Accord into the van and have a very rare manual transmission van. 2, this has a single cam, like a big block single cam Honda engine called the F22B. The bottom end is extremely strong. I have one friend who's running 10s with that engine on stock bottom end, stock pistons, rods, new bearings, and more ring gap for a boosted application. So an Accord turbo kit will mostly bolt into this car as well with air conditioning. Do you see where I'm going with this? So all you Honda guys, I'll still have the hatchback. That's getting a turbo engine soonish. I needed another vehicle for the family, so that's what this is. Not a minivan channel, but there is a minivan on it. Popped open the ECU here. You can kind of see the juice coming out of dead capacitor. There's a bunch of nasty juice from this guy here, and then several others up here are just bleeding juice. And I also read that they can smell like fish, and if you give this a sniff, definitely smells like a nasty fish. And here's how it's running with that ECU. Something seriously wrong. What? There we go. Extended 2-year warranty if you send back your old computer. So this is the new ECU. Hi. All right, well, let's hope it works. And we'll go plug it into the car and make sure it's good to go. The new ECU is plugged in. I'll go hook up the battery and give this to my filming crew here, and then we'll try starting it. So far running smooth. We'll see if it kicks down to the limp mode or not. I think somebody stole the cat. All right, we're gonna take this on the first drive. Sometimes cheap vehicles, you don't get a first drive. You trailer them to your house and you make them work. It seems to be running okay now. I see the temperature gauge going up. So on a first drive, we're gonna be looking for watching the temperature gauge, making sure the thermostat's opening, making sure it stays running, and things like that. So got a half tank of fuel here, and we'll go around the neighborhood. There's a bunch of junk on the floor here. So my beautiful wife has to sit in the back in the very comfortable seats. Yeah. AC's blowing ice cold also. And yeah, we're gonna go on a quick drive around the neighborhood. So come along with us. So it's shifting into 2 there, nice and smooth. Feels like we have a strut. It's kind of sad. Power steering's good. Okay. That exhaust leak is horrendous. 1, 2. issues. There is a check engine light, so there might be a sensor because it's smelling really rich. So we'll see what's going on. Some popping noise out of the suspension or steering. That's good. So yeah, some crackheads did zip out the catalytic converter, and the previous owner put this flex pipe on, but all the nuts were loose and we had a huge exhaust leak. So I just removed a rattly heat shield right here, and I cinched all this down. Oh, there's some there, missing nut. There's some over here too. So here's the flex pipe. This piece of pipe is too big around. I think it's 2.5. Trying to go over 2 or 2 1/4. And it's never gonna seal. See where the clamp went in. Just bit in there, cracked it all over. Same with this end. So, got my tape measure under here, and I am taking some measurements on the left side, and then I'll use the reducers that were on here on the right, and I will make it fit correctly and then weld it together. All right, Rabbit. Oh, not too much. All right, let's hear it. Cool. It's got a little, so it's got a little bit of rasp now with a stock muffler and a silencer, but it has no catalytic converter now. It's just got that straight pipe, so it's got a little bit of a rasp, which is okay with me. I like a little bit of rasp, but not loud, rice, farty stuff, so I think it sounds really good. Now I'm gonna reverse, put together that dash. I didn't take it apart, so it'll probably be a lot slower putting it together. In here, we've got this center console. Looks like there's a bolt hole there and there. And then we have clips. And it looks like a plug. Then we have these random panels that appear to clip in place. And then if we go around to the passenger side, got the ECU, there's like a metal panel here, bolts for that. ECU needs bolted down. And then I think this is the body control module or something like that. That up in there, I'll start it again, make sure it runs perfect, and then put all the plastic paneling over that. Got the elbow dirt from underneath the car. It's pretty cool. A couple more kids on their first ride in the Odie. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Good. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Okay, the third row seat that I got with this van was completely rusted. It was down in the wheel well, put away, and got wet and disgusting. So I'm at the junkyard now. Well, the one at the junkyard here has gray interior. Not as nice as mine. There's an original radio, that's kind of cool. But this rear seat and the seat belts and everything are gray. This back seat's in really good shape too. All right, goodbye old friend. I was able to get a really good back seat. I got a new spare tire cover, a Honda Odyssey owner's manual, and seat belts and all related hardware. And this neat little cup that sits in the middle of the spare tire. So I can put tools in there and smuggle stuff. So that's what we got. Also headrests, so we got a full bolt-in seat belt and seat package that can go in probably tonight. right, let's test the seat. So this pulls up. Matt, can you step back and film so you can see all of it? This pulls up like this, clips here. Then you twist this, and seat.
To me, perfect. Yeah, your thing should fit back. It should sit back.
So me and Noah are in the front.
Depends on if you're fighting or not.
Me and Noah won't fight. You know it.
Seats in these.
Woo!
There's dog fur on here from Flower.
Or we're
Now, can you test the seatbelts, make sure they work?
Yeah, mine works. It locks nicely.
I clean this seat.
Good. Excellent.
So now it fits our whole family.
Yes, it does fit our whole family. That's good stuff. Your seatbelts work nice?
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
Perfect.
so good.
All right, went on that test drive with the kids. I tested the alternator before we went on the test drive, and it wasn't putting out any voltage really. So I took it to O'Reilly, turned it off, had to jump start it, and we tested it with their official testing machine, and it was definitely junk. So these are $1,000 vehicle things. That's okay. I'm letting the car cool off now, and just letting this area cool off. The alternator's right here on top. It's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna get this alternator out of here, and should have her on the road. Maybe we can even get to the Blue Springs car show tonight. Hey, there we go, 13 volts.
Perfect.
We're charging. We loaded the whole family in the van with that new third row seat and a fresh vacuum, and we made it to the local car show that evening. It was a long day, got almost all this work done in a day. But thank you for watching. If you like this van, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've got a family hauler here for the Riggs Garage family. Thank you.